My dear friends, we learned how to talk about our daily life. In most of the
Yes, sir.
sentences we used subject I. But today, we are going to learn how to talk about the daily life of our brother, sister, mother, and father. Okay? I hope all of you are
Okay,
ready
sir.
for that. But
Yeah,
before
yeah.
I give you a chance to talk about that, I would like to tell you something. As I have already taught you that when we talk about our daily life, we use either first form of the verb or fifth form of the verb, right?
Right, sir.
And when we use as a subject either I or we or you or they, we generally use first form of the verb. But when we use he, she, it, or any singular noun as a subject, we use fifth form of the verb. Fifth form means base form of the verb along with s or es. Okay, here
Okay,
we can
yes.
use also any plural subject, then v1 will be the right form of the verb. Okay, so we have made a lot of sentences on this structure by using I as a subject when we talk about our daily life. Today we are going to use these subjects. Why? Because today we are going to talk about the daily life of our
Mm,
brother, sister, father, and mother. So when we talk about any of our brothers, it is a singular noun. Any of our sisters, then it will be a singular noun. If we are going to talk about our father, it will be a singular noun. If we are going to talk about our mother, it again will be a singular noun. And in all these situations, fifth form of the verb means base form along with s or es will be used. Okay? Like, for example, if I say about my father, okay, my father gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning. What did you notice? That my father is the
yes.
subject here in the sentence. It's a singular subject. What does it mean by a singular subject? A singular subject means one as a subject, one person as a subject. So my father is only a one person. When there is only one person as a subject and we are talking about daily life of that one person, we use fifth form of the verb, means base form of the verb along with s or es. Is it clear to both of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As Gunjan is absent, that's why I'm asking both of you only. She sent me a message that
Okay.
she will not be present only for today. Okay.
Okay,
The
sir.
next sentence, he has a SAR at 5:30 o'clock in the morning. But let me tell you one thing very much clearly. Yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning. In place of that, in a formal way, we write 5:30 a.m. But when we are speaking, we should avoid it and we should prefer o'clock in the morning, o'clock in the afternoon, o'clock in the evening, like this. See, has is the V5, have is its V1, had is the second form, had again is the third form, having is the fourth form, and has is the fifth form. Getting me? This is V1,
Yeah.
this is V2, V3, V4, V5. So when we talk about ourselves, we use I have Ishar at 5:30. But because we are talking about my father, our father, and
Yeah.
we have only one father, that's why we will use he. He has a shar. Is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
My mother gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning. See, again, if you see, my mother is only one person we are talking about. When we talk about my mother, we are talking about only one person. It means a singular subject. And when there is a singular subject, we will use the fifth form, fifth form of the verb. When we talk about one person's life, daily life. Okay? She starts work in the kitchen at 5 o'clock in the morning. Again, see, this is a singular subject, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a single
Then
subject.
we use fifth form of verb when we are talking about the daily life of that one person. I hope it is quite clear to both of you.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice. I will ask you questions about your father, your mother, your brother, your sister.
Okay, sir.
When do they do these things or these activities in their daily life? Are you ready for that?
Yes, yes, I'm ready for it.
Okay, okay. So this is a question for both of you. Both of you will have to answer this question one by one. And
Okay, sir.
the first question is, when does your father get up? When does your father get up?
My father gets up at 4:30 every day
4:30 in the
in the
morning,
morning.
right? And
Yeah.
Sanu, what about you? What does your father?
My father gets up 4 o'clock in the morning.
At 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay. And when does he go to bed, Sanu? When
My
does he?
father,
Hmm.
my father go to bed. My father go to bed at 9 o'clock.
Yes. My father goes to bed. My
Goes to
father
bed
goes to bed at 9 o'clock in the night.
at 9 o'clock
At night.
at night.
And
Yes.
Sakit, when does your father go to bed?
My father goes to bed at 9 o'clock every day.
At 8 or 9 o'clock. At 8 or 9 o'clock every day, right?
Yeah. Yeah, at 8 o'clock.
Okay. When does he leave home for work? When does he leave home for work?
He leaves home about 6 o'clock, everything, because my father is a farmer.
Very good. He leaves home at 6 o'clock in the morning because he is a farmer. He is a farmer. You don't have to use my father, my father, my father in every sentence. In place of my father, you can use also he. Once you have talked about your my father, if once you have used the word my father, it is quite clear that you're talking about your father. So further, you can use all the time he also. Okay?
Okay.
And Sanu, when does your father leave home for work?
He leaves home at 6 or 7 o'clock because he is a farmer.
He's also a farmer. Your father is also a
Yes, sir.
farmer, right? He is a farmer. Okay, when does he get home, Sanu? When does he get home?
He is He gets home at 12 o'clock in
Okay, in the afternoon.
afternoon.
Okay, so you said he is get home. It's wrong. He gets
He
home.
he gets home. He gets home.
Yep. Right. And Sanu, sorry, Sanu,
Yes, sir.
Saket.
Um,
When does your
yeah,
mother?
my father,
When does your mother get up? When does your mother get up?
my mother gets up at 4:30 and at 4:30 and 5 o'clock. It is different because I
And
don't
not
have
or.
remember exact. Yeah. I don't remember exact time.
Okay, you don't remember the exact time, but she gets up
Yeah.
at 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And when does she go to bed?
She goes to bed at 10 o'clock
At
because
10
she's
o'clock in the.
also a housewife.
She is a housewife. She is a housewife, so
Yeah.
she has a lot of work to do, huh?
Yeah.
It means she works long days. I taught you a phrase.
Yeah.
When Sam Dane was talking
Yeah.
about his daily life, he used a word.
Yeah.
I work a long day. He said, let me show you. Let me show you.
Yeah. I have I remember that
You remember
phrase.
that. You remember that. Very good then. Very good then.
Yeah.
Okay, Sanu, what about your mother? When does she get up?
She gets up 5 o'clock in the morning.
Hmm? And when do you get up, Sanu?
I get I get up 5 o'clock in the morning.
You also get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. At 5 o'clock.
Yes, at five
Yeah,
o'clock in the
whenever we
morning.
talk about clock time, whenever we talk about clock time, we use at. We use at before it. Okay? At 5 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. And when does she go to bed? I'm talking about your mom. When does she go to bed?
She goes to bed at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock
Hmm.
in evening.
She also works a long day.
Yeah. Sure. Of
Yes, sir.
course.
Okay. And when does she have breakfast? When does she have breakfast?
She has breakfast 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock,
At 10
at
o'clock or 11 o'clock.
at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock.
And what about your mom, Saket? When does she have breakfast?
Uh, she has breakfast at 8 to 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock in the morning. Okay. But you know, my mother has no
Yeah.
fixed time for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My mother has no fixed time for breakfast, lunch, and dinner because she's so busy. She is so busy. She has a lot of household work. She's a housewife and she's the guardian of our family also. So she has a lot of responsibilities. She has a lot of work also. But it is not good for health. And when does your mom have lunch, Saket?
My mom had lunch at 2 o'clock. I
Two,
think it is not actually exact time. I don't remember.
okay, exact time I don't remember. Uh,
Sometimes late. She has late.
Sometimes she has lunch very late also because of
Yeah.
her work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Does she have lunch before your father or after your father?
After my father.
Every day.
Yeah.
Okay. But I ask my wife not to wait for me. I tell her to have lunch if she is hungry. And Sanu, what about your mother? When does she have lunch?
She has it. She has lunch 2 or 2:30 at 2 or 2:30 o'clock.
Yeah, at 2 or 2:30 o'clock. Okay. At 2 or half past 2. 2:30 means half past 2, you can also say. Okay. Does she also have lunch after your father or before your father or with your father?
She she has lunch after my father.
After your father. Good. And when does she have dinner? When does she have dinner?
She has dinner at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock.
Again after father or before father or with father does she have lunch?
That's not fixed.
That's not
After
fixed.
father,
Okay,
yes.
that's not fixed. Okay, what about your mom, Saket? When does she have dinner?
She has dinner at
Mm-hmm.
9 o'clock, nine
Hmm.
o'clock or 9:30.
Okay, at 9 or 9:30. Does she have dinner also after your father?
Yes, 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 yes.
It is. It generally happens that Indian wives have lunch, dinner, or breakfast after their husbands.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. And
But
this is
sometimes
true,
it is
but
not good for
nowadays,
their health. Sometimes it is not good for their health.
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Huh?
But
Yes, sir.
yeah, but she don't understand.
She does
She
not
don't want
understand.
to understand
Yes, she
this.
does not want to
Yeah,
understand this
this
thing.
thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
This has become a hard and fast norm in their lives, right? That they can't have
yeah.
lunch, dinner, or breakfast before their husband, right?
Yes, sir.
I have seen it with my mother also. But I ask my wife not to do so, not to wait for me if she is hungry. But the best thing is that they should have lunch, dinner, and breakfast together, right? I think it will make the bond between them stronger.
Yes, sir.
But it does not
Yes,
happen
sir.
so in
Yes,
Indian
yes.
families.
Yeah, yeah.
It is
Yes, sir.
not considered to be good for a wife to have dinner, lunch, or breakfast with her husband. Right or wrong?
Right, sir.
Especially mother-in-law will start scolding. Have you
Yes,
gone mad? You are
yes.
eating with your husband? Y-
In India, it is very wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong thing, right? Yeah, I agree
Yeah,
that this thing should not happen. Okay,
yeah. But in
okay.
other, yes, yes, sir.
Sorry, Sakit.
Yeah, but in other places like Delhi, Mumbai, and other,
Yes, in metropolitan cities, it is not an issue. Wives may have
yeah,
lunch,
yeah,
dinner, breakfast before husband, and most of the time with
yeah,
husband if their time matches, if their schedule matches, right?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If the schedule allows, they want to have the meals together,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and I think it is the best thing.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. It is best
Sitting the whole family,
more.
mother, father, children,
Yeah,
and even the elderly members of the family together, all together, and having lunch, dinner, and breakfast at the same table, or
yeah,
at the same time, you can say also together,
yeah.
sitting
Yes,
together.
sir.
It increases the bond between the members of a family. It
I think,
increases.
yeah, and I think it is good.
Yeah, it is good because it increases the bond between the members of the family. Okay,
Yes, sir.
they have some
Yeah.
common time to talk to each other.
Yes, sir.
Okay, does your mom go out, Saket and Sanu?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She works with my father.
She goes out with your father, and does she eat out also?
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. It's out.
She eats out. She eats out.
Yeah.
And what about
She
your
eats out.
mom, Sanu? What about your mom? Does your mom go to the cinema, Sanu?
No, sir. My mom not go to the cinema.
Not go to the cinema, not. Does not
never
go to,
got,
does not go
does
to the
not
cinema.
go to the cinema.
Does she go shopping? Does she go
Yes, sir.
shopping?
Yes, sir. She goes to shopping.
She goes shopping. Okay. And Sakit, does your mom phone her friends or her family?
Actually, she don't know about mobile. She
She
doesn't
don't
know
know
about
not. She don't
mobile.
know not. She
She
doesn't know.
doesn't.
She doesn't
She,
know.
yeah, she doesn't know about the mobile, but sometimes she wants to talk anyone. She
Hmm.
allowed to me and
She
allowed to
asks
my
me,
sister.
allowed to me now. She asks me to dial
Yeah,
the
she
number,
asked me.
to
Yeah,
dial
yeah,
the number,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
See, your mom doesn't know how to use mobile, right? You want to
yeah.
say that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Your
Yeah,
mom
yeah.
doesn't know how to use mobile. When she talks to anybody, she asks you or your brothers and sisters to dial the numbers of their the numbers of her friends or family, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What about your mom, Sanu? Does she phone her friends or her family?
My mother, she she has after 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock at evening, she stop
Yes,
to
she phones to her friends and family after 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening,
six
right?
o'clock in the evening.
Does
Yes, sir.
she also visit her friends and family?
Yes, sir.
Yes, she does. Yes, she
She
does.
does.
Yes, she does occasionally. Kabhi kabhi.
Yes, sir.
Yes, she
Yes, sir.
does. But occasionally. Yes, she does. But occasionally. Okay, 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 okay. Does she watch TV? Sanu, does your mom watch TV? Does your mom watch TV? Sanu, are you there in the class? Okay. Now, question. The same question goes to Sakit. Does your mom watch TV, Sakit?
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't.
She did. Yeah.
No program on
Because
TV.
yes, sir, because I never seen
I never seen. No,
my
I have
mother.
never seen. I have never seen
I, I have never seen my mother
watching TV.
watch TV,
Yeah, watching
watching
TV.
TV.
Watch TV or watching
Yeah,
TV, both are correct. You have never seen your mother watching TV. Does she do sport?
yeah.
Saket, does she do
And not
sport?
no no no, she doesn't,
She
sir.
doesn't.
Yeah,
You have never seen her
my
playing any sports
yeah
also.
yeah. My mother is, I think 46, 47 years old.
46, 47 years old. Only a few years,
Yeah, yeah,
only a few years
Let-
older than I.
yeah.
Only a few years older than I. So now let's move to the board once again and let me highlight a few things. Okay. The
Okay,
question
sir.
forms. The question forms. See, all the time I used what does your
Mother do.
mom dot question mark. So what you see, we used a question word,
Yes, sir.
okay, and then your mother is the subject, and for auxiliary verb we use does. Why? Because this is a singular subject.
Subject.
And then we use here the first form of the verb because of does. This is the structure of the question with a singular subject we use. Okay, I asked, does your mom watch TV? You said no. She never watches TV. And then I asked,
Yeah.
do you watch TV also? Do you watch TV? Tell me, do you watch TV?
Uh, yeah, sometimes and sometimes I don't want to watch TV and any program on on TV.
Okay,
Generally, I
you
watch.
don't want to watch TV, but sometimes you watch. Sometimes you
Yeah, yeah,
do. Sometimes you
yeah.
do. Okay?
Sometimes I do.
Yes, yes. For example, if I write here, what does your mom? So I asked one question to you. Does your mom watch TV? Okay? What was your answer? What was
No,
your
she
answer?
doesn't.
No,
She doesn't.
she doesn't. She doesn't.
Doesn't.
Up to here, your answer is complete. This is called short answer. This is called short
Short answer.
answer. Okay? You could have also said she doesn't watch TV, but it is not necessary full to use the full sentence here in the answer. It is enough. No, she doesn't. Short answer. Okay? See
Okay.
what I did? Your mom and I used does. And when I used does, I used first form of the verb. I hope it is clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And when I talked about you, what did I do? I said, I said, do you
You.
dot question mark. Do you watch TV? Do you do sport? Right or wrong? And here
Right.
I can use also question word. When do you get up? When do you get up?
You get up.
When does your mom get up? So did you understand the difference? Did you
Yes, sir.
understand
Yes,
the
sir.
difference?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When subject is I, we,
You.
you,
You.
they,
They.
or any plural noun, we use do and always use first form of the verb because we have used do. When we have used do or does, we always use first form of the verb. And when to use does? When the subject is singular, like he, she,
See
it,
it.
or any singular subject. Then we use does. And when we use does, we use first form of the verb. But when we use I, we, you, they, or any plural noun as a subject, we use do. And again, if we are using do, we are supposed to use first form of the verb. I hope it is quite clear to both of you.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's very simple, very easy, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
It's.
Yes. So, my dear friends, we saw today, what we saw today, we saw we learned how to talk about the daily life of our brother, sister,
Mother and
mother, and father. And we learned that we should use fifth form of the verb, s or es form of the verb, when we are talking about brother, father,
father.
mother, or sister's daily life. I hope it is quite clear to both of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I taught you also the question format with these subjects. I taught you when to use do, when to use does in question sentences. Okay. I taught
Yes, sir.
also that if we are using do or does, then we should use only V1 in the sentence, in the question sentence.
Yeah.
Isn't it so?
Yes, sir.
I hope you enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And I
sir.
hope you will not make mistakes further
Yes, sir.
in your language. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.